Number one, you need to dream big. I mean, you cannot dream big enough. I'm telling you, you can't dream big enough. You can do more than you're doing, but you can't do more than you're doing if you hang around with little thinkers. That could be your family members, could be your friends, could be people you're going to school with and hanging out with. Look, there's a time and a place to hang out with those people. Can't pick your family. I mean, they say you can't. I wonder sometimes if we don't actually do the picking and just show up there. But I'll save that for another conversation. But I do know once you get with your family, the family that you picked or they picked, or however that might work, the selection process, wherever you went to school or go to school, or where you grew up or how you grew up or religion you grew up in, or whether you're white or black or brown, male or female, the question's always going to be, what can you do to do more with your life? To find your mission, to find your purpose, to find what you're great at, to get great at the things maybe that you're not great at, that you don't even like doing. Like you're young, you're trying to figure it out. And I would tell the young me, look, I got lost when I was 10, lost my dad. I'm in Cabo San Lucas, the weather's beautiful. I'm at this house that my family could never imagine living in or spending even a moment, a day in, much less a week or two. And where I've gotten in my life has been about a couple things. One, I always believed I could do something. I always believed there was something, some little spark in me that said, man, I can do something big, even at the darkest times in my life. And there was a lot of them. From the age of 10 to 15, I was angry. I was pissed off. I couldn't help my mom. My dad had just died. My brother was my older brother, who was my mentor and guide and inspiration. He was, going on with his life. He was 15 and moving into high school and then graduating, leaving, going off to college. He wasn't interested in me. He was interested in his life. And then a few years later, he died. So I had these two big losses, and they made me really, really angry. And I felt like, man, I'm not going to even live very long. I was angry. I was confused. I didn't have anybody to guide me or mentor me. There was no internet. There was no YouTube videos where some dude's popping up on your phone or your computer, and you're like, what's this dude doesn't have a shirt on in a pool telling me what he'd do when he was young? I'm doing for you what I wish somebody would have been able to do for me. Number one, think big. I'm telling you, you can do more, and you will do more than you ever imagined. If you're ever successful in your life, if you ever hit it, and you can, you will look back 10, 15, 20 years from now and say, God, what was I thinking? What was I thinking? I promise you. It's like 80 pounds of weight looks like a lot when you're 5 or 6 years old. Later, it's pretty easy to pick that up.
Warren Buffett says, people that learn how to earn passive income will be free one day from having to work for earned income. Meaning, the goal is have more passive income than earned income. Those guys right now are earning income. The smart ones are going to figure out how to take their earned income and use the money to not just buy stuff, but to also invest that money so the money does more than just buy junk. So this money I've been showing to you, by the way, it's worthless, okay? Because I think it says it on here somewhere. This is a copy. This is fake money. This is not real money. This, on the other hand, by the way, is real money, okay? Real $100 bills. Ben Franklin's on them. There's no sign of copy. What are they worth? Are these worth any more than these? And if so, why? And who determines what they're worth? When I was when we started this video and I was showing you this money, you thought this money had some value. Oh, by the way, the only value this money had was me using it to demonstrate this video to you. This money right here, this is the first lesson that you need to learn about money. This money right here, while you would give it more value, you would assign more value than this money over here because it's not a copy. This money, okay, only becomes valuable when it's used.